How you at the gym and you let this 20-year-old, damn near teeny bopper, little old young white bitch get you 50 mil? You offered a pink toe Peckerwood 10 million.
Charleston White didn't hold back when speaking about Shannon Sharpe. His words were clear and direct. According to Charleston, Shannon sold out years ago, and now his relevance is fading. The entertainment industry has moved on. Charleston began by highlighting Shannon's past comment about avoiding being alone with a woman in an elevator to prevent any misunderstandings. Yet more recently, he was seen at the gym interacting casually with a young woman. Charleston pointed out this inconsistency with open criticism.
How you at the gym and you let this 20-year-old, damn near teeny bopper, little old young white bitch get you 50 mil? You offered a pink toe Peckerwood 10 million.
But this wasn't just about a single moment. Charleston dove deeper into the roots of their ongoing tension. He revealed that Shannon had harbored personal resentment toward him for quite some time.
Well, yeah, Ocho brought your name up a couple times.
Shannon really don't like me.
You know what?
I done call all the football players, man, big old dumb stupid ass. So
Charleston clarified that Shannon's behavior wasn't random. He admitted to making tough remarks in the past, especially about several football players. He even went as far as calling them big old dumb stupid men and didn't hesitate to criticize Deion Sanders either.
I done offended and insulted everybody. Yeah. But you gotta understand, homie, I done said some horrible things about Deion and the boys. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this an alumni.
Yeah, that's why.
I said some horrible thing about Deion is the modern day Bill Cosby and them boys is Theo Huxtable and yeah, man.
Yeah, well,
he's the modern day of that.
Cause it'll be messing up his.
This is the Fresh Prince and Bel-Air family.
He spoke honestly about his previous critiques of Deion and the often glamorized father figure narrative promoted by the media. He portrayed Shannon as someone who represents that polished, made-for-TV image. And according to Charleston, that image is what triggered Shannon's defensiveness.
He idolized this family. Deion is the ideal father in the black community. So, and here I am attacking him in his toe in his boy. So yeah, now them all sick of my I attack him, his toe in his boy. It jumped on P. Lloyd.
Charleston didn't stop there. He went further, arguing that Shannon's problem wasn't just with offensive comments. He suggested that Shannon had long since distanced himself from real people. While Charleston remained connected to grassroots culture, whether in the streets or clubs, he claimed Shannon chose the corporate path, thinking it would offer him safety and longevity.
Y'all know I got to get on Shannon Sharpe's ass now. Now, for one, he too mean to the bitches. I already knew he boy too mean to the bitches. I keep telling y'all, I'm the favorite uncle. I'm the uncle that they ain't got no dirt on me. They trying to throw dirt on me. They've been trying to do everything. Now, he kind of been hating on me a little bit. Now look at it. Hey, listen. Boy, no, maybe he don't know. Maybe this uncle is a little lame. I'm the uncle with the game. That's why I stay at the strip club with real. When you dealing with hoes and you ain't got these problems. You dealing with these little just trying to hit a lick. You dealing with a young 20-year-old conniving, manipulative, low-down, white. I'm talking about a dirty, funky hunk.
The conversation didn't stay on personal history alone. Charleston also brought attention to the current lawsuit involving Shannon. He highlighted that Shannon is now facing a serious civil complaint for SA battery brought by a woman using the pseudonym Jane Doe. The document outlining the complaint spans 13 pages. Charleston pointed out that the woman involved in the current case is not the same individual from Shannon's controversial Instagram Live incident in September. To him, that indicates a pattern of behavior, not just an isolated lapse in judgment. He also brought up the involvement of attorney Tony Busby, known for taking on cases against high-profile black men such as Jay-Z and Diddy. Now, Shannon appears to be the latest on that list. Despite the seriousness of the allegations, Charleston expressed no sympathy. He criticized Shannon for trying to shift public perception by releasing text messages and labeling the situation a shakedown, arguing that this form of damage control had come too late.
It be all right. 50 million? You didn't come up with that. Who you been? Guy, I don't even know a lawyer that even think 50 million. They would have been trying to it down for $1 million or $2 million. And still been. Yeah, man, you saw what Ike Turner did.
Shannon, for his part, claims the case is part of a calculated scheme led by Gabriela Zuniga, known online as Carly from OnlyFans, and her lawyer, Busby. According to Shannon, the goal is to extort $50 million from him.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty.
Charleston, however, wasn't buying it. He laughed off Shannon's version of events, insisting that Shannon never should have gotten involved with someone so young, especially someone who clearly knew how to take advantage of the situation. Charleston explained that more experienced women, whether from the strip clubs or the streets, know the unspoken boundaries and how to navigate situations without escalating them into legal disputes. He believed Shannon's real mistake was engaging with someone inexperienced and opportunistic whose main objective was a payout.
That's why I stay at the strip club with real. When you dealing with hoes and you ain't got these problems. You dealing with these little just trying to hit a lick.
Just when it seemed Charleston was done, he introduced a bold comparison. He brought up Jesus, joking that even he didn't spend time with what Charleston called square women. Instead, Jesus surrounded himself with Mary Magdalene, whom Charleston described as a woman who understood how the world truly worked.
With them, because Jesus kept Mary Magdalene. Got to walk with Jesus and his 12 disciples. Didn't get to hang out with the Savior. Only a hoe did. So I know how important a hoe is. Better learn and start appreciating and leave him pretty alone. I'm telling you, he in the gym working out, looking like a big old black.
True to his style, Charleston emphasized the value of interacting with women who have real-life experience. He returned to criticizing Shannon, particularly about the gym incident, saying Shannon's out here working out in sweatpants with no drawers, feeding right into every stereotype folks already associate with black men. Charleston added that the woman even mocked Shannon's manhood, describing it as childlike, which, instead of salvaging his image, only made things worse.
Put them sweatpants on. Little white girl say you got a baby in your drawer. Girl say your dick is the size of a baby. She called it, come put that big baby, black baby in me. She called it a baby black baby. Whatever she would call it, she called it a baby. Boy got an infant in his drawer. Do you know what you could do, in the ghetto with an infant size, with money, and you got fame?
Charleston continued to criticize Shannon, saying he had lost touch with his roots. He suggested Shannon would have been better off staying involved with women from his own community, women who wouldn't even think about filing a $50 million lawsuit. And truthfully, many people can relate to that perspective. When you move outside your familiar environment and into unfamiliar territory, the risks often increase.
Boy, them girls down at them strip club where I be hanging and fishing it, they can't even think 50 million. They even get mad at me. Say, I want them for 50 million. You could have bought this for 50,000 in the ghetto. That's what happened when you leave. That's what happened when you go across the railroad track and be over up. 50 million? You didn't come up with that. Who you been? I don't even know a lawyer that even think 50 million. They would have been trying to shake a nigga down for $1 million or $2 million. And still, yeah, man, you saw what Ike Turner did to
Charleston didn't ease up. He wanted to highlight a broader issue that Shannon, from his viewpoint, gave up being genuine in exchange for fame. He traded his authenticity for polished media appearances, workout content, and affiliations with people who Charleston argued would turn their backs on him when it became convenient.
Yeah, Diddy gone, and y'all don't know how to get pussy on your own no more. Look at you, boy. In the workout gym, looking like Conto, big black slave. That's what she look like, Shannon. Big old black slave. Zia with that lily white girl. They gonna get you one. You, man, you done fuck. I don't know what you done. Listen, they got skipped too. Don't feel bad. They got skipped too. They got skipped with a job. Wasn't we?
He also recalled how Shannon allowed figures like Gilly to mock him on their platforms. Now that Shannon is under serious public pressure, Charleston made it clear he wouldn't consider appearing on any of Shannon's shows. He said he avoids fake energy, and once someone chooses that route, they're left to deal with the consequences on their own.
And you were kind of hating on me. You let Gilly get over there and talk down on me. Now I don't want to come to your podcast no more. You done something to a white girl. I'm with them white folk. Hang at me. I'm with them white folk. Hang at me. And I believe her. I don't think she lying.
Charleston wrapped up with a bold statement saying he actually believes the woman's account not necessarily based on evidence, but because, in his view, once a black man is accused, especially in a case involving a white woman, the justice system tends to come down hard. According to sources close to the situation, Charleston believes Shannon is now caught in a fight he's unlikely to win.
I don't think these white people sent this white girl to get you. I think you like raw meat. You like raw, you like your steak medium rare. I like mine well done, black like the cook. I'm talking about no pink. I like mine. Now I used to like white girl. Yeah, cause my daddy like white girl.
According to Charleston, the difficult truth is that Shannon isn't being brought down by outsiders, but rather by the very system he once believed he could navigate by playing along. That's when social media began weighing in. One commenter stated Sharpe let the fame change him. He thought he had a past. You still a ninja? Others highlighted that the woman reportedly declined a $10 million offer, indicating she may be pursuing a much larger outcome. So, what's your take? Is Charleston just adding fuel to the fire, or is he actually pointing out something real? Let us know in the comments. We'll continue following the developments. And if you appreciate direct commentary without the filters, be sure to like, subscribe, and check out our next video.